Here's Will Lutz ready to get this one started. And we are underway from Atlanta. This will be taken short. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line.
I mean, if I can get him open, normally y'all using him, so it's like, it's hard. Gotta catch y'all off guard sometimes, most of the time.
And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Might keep cutting out there. I don't know why.
Ready, 280, 51. I can't believe we let you play.
They'll run for the first time with Devontae.
Oh, they didn't block him, bro. Come on.
It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second
down.
down.
I was like, who got it?
Probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive. Your guys
like
in the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone
I thought he coming with the house. I thought he coming with the house.
Pick up at 12, and that'll set up a third down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available.
Yeah, a lot of people do that to
put
me.
the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there.
If they can't stop it, don't stop doing it.
An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
47. Check.
From the shotgun.
Oh, right to him.
And his crew will take over with a football.
I thought he was going to cut under you. I think he was going to go try to go behind you. That was kind
Certainly
of dumb.
not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one.
I'm going to plug in my mic.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From nearby Norcross, Georgia, it's Alvin Kamara. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, Charlie. Mike 9. Mike is 59. Come on.
Bree's going to throw. He gets it to Thomas. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Mike, ready? Yellow waiting.
Try to pound it in, Kamara. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
They'll run it with Kamara, and he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be taken very short.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever.
Because I was like, he's going to go outside. I'm going to cut back
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go. And sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
58. Shoot. Watch that kick. Check. Watch it. Check 13. Check 13. Hey, orbit. 51. Down.
They snap it at 1. Now Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Ready, blue 80. 54. Mike, 54. I'm here all day. 21. 54, right there. 54, Mike. So don't say nothing. Check 50. Check 43.
Ryan now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage to the 35. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
47. Check. Hey. High 7.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
You draw Corkers.
Ryan on the handoff. It's Freeman. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
54, south.
3rd and long. It's Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete. And he's got the 1st down yardage before being taken down at midfield. A good pickup there at 22.
But give the defensive guys a little bit of credit. They didn't let the deep ball beat them on that play, did they?
You know, the drag, that can be your safety valve. We saw it right there.
Yeah, and it picked up a 1st down for them, too.
Ryan now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. From midfield now, here's Ryan. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Gets it off to Freeman. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Okay, some people call it the shuffle pass. Some people call it a shovel pass, but this worked really well. And it's hard to do in the NFL because of the big bodies that tend to clog up the middle of the field. But the execution was excellent there, able to get it done and get upfield for big yardage.
They'll look to run with Freeman. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Barely.
Devontae Freeman taking it in as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And, you know, I had ball first. You know, I should end it. I should end this ball.
The Saints take over.
Let's go. Do it.
At their own 25-yard line.
I don't even remember what you did on offense. I forgot. Shit.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
At the 38-yard line.
Ready.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On 2nd and 11 now. Breeze. And his throw is incomplete. The target that time, Michael Thomas. But now it'll be 3rd down.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
Yeah, I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. Now Breeze on 3rd down.
Where you going?
Open man is Michael Thomas. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Ready. 95-56. 95-56. You bet. 53. Hey, shoot. 45. Here we go. Mike, 45. Let's go, tight end.
Throwing on first down is Breeze.
Why y'all right there? What are you doing?
And it's hauled in by Jared Cook.
Playing the crowd,
and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. On the ground, Kamara. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of the yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. Alvin Kamara with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Short. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Come on, 11.
Throwing again. Ryan. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta. They'll throw on first down with Ryan. Complete to Jones. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
Hey, express. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Hey, wahoo. 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch.
Throwing now. Ryan on first down. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
He's really doing it. No, I was talking about your quarterback. I didn't think he was going to get there in time. But he was on the wrong side, but I guess so. He played the route.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
I should have played it slower.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
45, Mike, 45. 02. Come get some. Come on here, come get some. Here,
Breeze now. He'll let it fly in the direction again. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Ricardo Allen with a pick. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action.
Yeah, I saw you.
We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick.
Get ready.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. Now Breeze finding Kamara. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That good for 19 and a first down. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dive into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
10. Easy, opposite. Jim. Hey, box drop. Here we go. 13.
From midfield, here's Breeze.
Oh, come on.
Throwing the comeback route. He's got the hook up to Thomas. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. But there's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. You have a guy who has some precision in throwing the football because of the timing of the route.
Hey, ready? You ready? 52. Yeah. Switch.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
Here, 21. Hey, easy. Hey, Delta.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Breeze looking for Thomas, but that's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. Thomas, the intended target. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Let's go, D. Hey, Tuesday. Hey, South. Tighten up.
To throw again.
What?
And that
You
one
gotta
got
be
tipped.
kidding me,
Kind of threw
bro.
everything
Jesus.
off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field that's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got Freeman here. It's complete.
Good block.
They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Well, it wasn't a big strike, but that completion put them in really great range. What do we have now, 4th and inches?
Yeah, it's not more than a half a foot.
You know what I would do here?
You would always go for it.
I'm one of those guys.
Check. Get up.
They'll run for it. It's Freeman.
Come on, Freeman!
And
Are
he's
you
able to
kidding
get
me?
it to the 33.
One time.
Good enough for a first
Hold the fucking
down.
lineman back.
They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th.
Jesus, get that big ass hole. You want a hole? What? Come on. That hole right side.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
54, Mike. Hey, exit. Check. Watch 54. Don't let him breathe.
From the gun, Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Oh, you got deep? 47's the mic. 47's the mic. Ricky, let him go.
Throwing again. Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. from the gun on third down.
What the fuck was that? Oh my God, Matt Ryan. Oh, he was wide the fuck
races
open,
down the
man.
right side. And he'll score.
Nigga, what he was supposed to do the hard, he was right there. He just do it stupid as fuck.
That's the story of the game.
Oh my
They've
God.
been
He didn't have no
suffocating all
pressure.
game long
He had
on
no
defense.
pressure, bro.
They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be taken very short. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Yeah, you can't do shit about it.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you're looking at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Oh,
They
shit.
go play action here on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Demario Davis able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Another try after the first down sack. Ryan, and that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up third.
Really nice play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's fourth down.
It's going to be a long day. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up.
Fourth down. Here's Ryan. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down. Ryan throwing right, and that's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 16, first down Falcons.
Hey, Charlie. I'm going back to you. Mike's 54.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Let's go, baby.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Right there. 54 Mike.
Hey, Orbit.
Hey. Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team.
Oh, y'all let him get the ball. You went a circle.
Hands team
You
able
went
to
a
rein
full
this one in.
circle.
A tough one there. They
Oh, they
certainly
let you?
wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get
I
it.
was
They
wondering
still do
what
have
they
3
did.
timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Hey, easy.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down.
Oh,
look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
I didn't see that, bro.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. He was trying to hit Thomas that time.
I thought you were going to go to the tight end.
That's what it was. At the 49-yard line.
Johnny, line 25. Watch 54. Wait. Line 50. Bravo. Line 54.
After the interception, here's Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
Back to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Demario Davis in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Check nickel. Hey, Rick. Got it.
Throwing now is Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Eli Apple. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line.
I thought he was going to mark that shit on him.
Picks in the game before. And right now, after that one, he's standing on number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
That from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Double time. Hey. You got 3 seconds.
They keep it on the ground, but this time it's Murray. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. They go back to Murray on 1st down. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. Falcons going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. This is Murray.
Come on, there ain't no way. Come on.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. So this one, a victory here for New Orleans.